Hey guys, Novacast here, and today I'm bringing to you guys the third installment of the 1v1 school series. In this episode, we will be looking at truth and at how to win 1v1s on truth. I'll be showing you spawn traps and other cool tricks, so yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so the first thing to think about on truth is the breakout strategy. If you get the breakout strategy right, it means you establish that you get top mid control because you kill your opponent, you can force them into spawn traps, and top mid is the most important position on truth, and I'll go more in depth into that later. But yeah, there are many ways to basically break out, I guess, because this is a very symmetrical map, so you want to be very unpredictable. You actually want to look at your opponent and counter what they're doing. So I'll show you a few breakout strategies and when to use them. Alright, so first off, I'll be showing you the top mid strategy. And today I am joined by a guest, Coyote. Say hey.
Yo, what's up?
You guys should probably know him. He's a pretty dope YouTuber. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. You guys should check it out. Yeah, it's cool. Okay.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, so the first thing is the top mid strategy. So basically, if Coyote was to run towards camo side or Carbine side, then I would push top mid. So he's gonna run there now. So from here, you can see him running either right or left, and then if he runs right or left, you want to push top mid, and then you just want to look the side he's pushing. See, he pushed this side. I saw him running up the hill. And he didn't actually push up to top mid. But if anyone is good at 1v1s, they know to like try and get top mid control. So they'll most of the time push top mid. And then you'll have control. But the thing is, because you're top center, you have these shields. So you control the gunfight. So yeah, that's the first breakout strategy. The second breakout strategy is if you see the enemy pushing top mid. So push top mid. What you would do is look into the attic or the window, get shots on them, and then try and get them to back off. There'll be one shot. You can react off this, see if you can get a kill. But then you know where they are. You do not get top mid control, but you do not die either. The best thing to do over here is to try and kill them while they're establishing top mid control. If you cannot do that, it's not really a win, but it's not a loss either. But if you can kill them, it's a win. So therefore, why not try this if you see them pushing top mid? But the most optimal thing to do is to push top mid. So these are the two strategies you want to do. The last option is if there's camo. So if there's camo, both players are going to be pushing camo. I rarely see people push top mid if there's camo on the map. You're both going to be pushing this area right here. You want to use this little wall to your advantage to take pot shots at your enemy. Maybe push out a little bit. Maybe come over here to shoot at your enemy. But you want to kill the person before you go for camo. Never run to camo first and pick it up. Always establish the kill before you pick up the power-up. Do not go for the power-up first, because that'll get you killed. So yeah, those are the three breakout strategies. So before I mentioned that top mid control is essential for you to win 1v1s on truth, and Coyote over here will explain why and how top mid is very important to winning 1v1s on truth.
Yeah, so like the shields top mid are so important because you got all this cover here. So it doesn't matter like where they are or at what point at the map they're like see that with Nova's card too. You can use this as protection. You can like pop shot. You can go back, and if he throws a nade, you can go back here. Like top mid on truth is basically your fortress, and these shields are gonna do a really good job to keep you safe if you learn how to use them properly.
Yeah. As you can see, he avoided my nades, and those should have definitely killed him. I was shooting at him. I obviously like wasn't trying to kill him 100%, but he was obviously like dodging my bullets using the shields, and he was basically controlling the flow of the game. And that's what you can do with top mid. You can use these shields to like basically, yeah, control the flow of the game and pick him off when he's reloading or something, or whenever you have the advantage. If you guys have seen my proximity 1v1, I actually did this to Prox. In that 1v1, and he was not expecting it. So that was a very interesting video if you guys want to check that out. Leave a link in the description to that. So yeah, top mid is very important. There's a few different things you want to utilize when you're top mid. If the person is pushing from Carbine, you want to like stand behind the shields back here. You can stand behind this little lip right here, or stand behind the shields over here, or over here. Just remember, you can always push behind the lips. People don't actually realize this. They just stay inside. While they're pushing forward, you can be hiding behind the lip for as like, even if they're like right here, because they can't put shots on you. So if Coyote was to walk up super close to me, like, he still can't shoot me. And what you can do is just jump stick him. I miss because I'm like awful at the game, but you can like stick the person if they come close. So it's basically your fortress, as he said before. If anyone gets too close to you, you can punish them by just throwing a sticky net at them. And you can use it to like have your shields recharge, control the game. And yeah, basically the best example is to watch 1v1s that I've played against other people. If you guys want to see how to play top mid control like perfectly, obviously I can explain in how to use it perfectly in a like controlled environment, but in a like uncontrolled experimental like game environment, it would be different. So we'll leave a link to the proximity 1v1 in the description. You guys should definitely check that out if you guys want to learn how to play top mid control very adequately. So yeah.
Okay, another thing I want to add is when you have top mid control and someone's starting to rush you, if you don't happen to have stickies, another thing you can do is like walk close to you, Nova. Just start walking up. You can jump on these shields and ground pound.
And yeah, that's actually very true.
So like sometimes people will try to push you when you're top mid. So like try to go top mid from blue. So what you can easily do is just ground pound. And when you jump from the shields, it'll give you enough height to get that one hit ground pound every time. So that's pretty useful.
Okay guys, so adding on to what Coyote said about ground pounds, another way that people can actually push you top mid is exactly from where I got to top mid, from the bottom ramp thing. So if people are pushing up this, you can also just ground pound downwards onto them. It's a one hit. Another thing is if they push up and you want to be sneaky and they don't know you're up here, you can jump crouch up here, and while they're on top, you can also get a ground pound from anywhere on them, basically, if you just clamber up a little bit more. So yeah, that's ground pounds. Alright guys, so before we go any further, there's two things you need to learn how to do in 1v1s if you want to get good at them. If you don't know how to do these, like, there's no way that you can really improve. You need to implement this into your gameplay to start improving in 1v1s. So first off is watch my skill jumps video on this map. It's very important for you to implement skill jumps in your gameplay because it helps with movement, and movement is key to staying alive in 1v1s. I think I've explained this before. You should know when to push and when not to challenge, and how to get away if you are one shot. So increasing your jump knowledge will definitely help with your movement abilities, and it will allow you to get away in situations where you thought you would never be able to get away before. And second off, you guys want to know how to stutter step. Stutter stepping is a tactic that allows you to move quietly around the map without anyone being able to hear you. This is an example of a stutter step right here. I'm actually making no noise at all, and I'm moving around the map. This will make you sneaky and a ninja, and your opponent will have no idea where you are, and you can actually sneak up behind them and get back smacks on them, and they will not be able to react to you at all, because hearing is very important. Like, if you hear someone, you know where they are, and if they can't hear you, then you have the element of surprise. So yeah, there's a link in the description to a tutorial on how to stutter step if you guys want to know how to do that, an in-depth tutorial. So yeah, those are the two things. There's one last thing I want you guys to know. There is a power weapon on this map. So on most map, it's sniper rifle. On like Plaza and Coliseum, the sniper rifle is obviously the power weapon. But on Truth, the power weapon is actually the plasma pistol or the green gun. So this weapon is completely overpowered. Abuse it. It spawns top mid. You can actually use it with the shields to charge up when they're pushing in open areas, get them one shot, and get easy noob combos on them. So guys, abuse the noob combo. Like, if I was to challenge Coyote, he'd get me one shot immediately. I wouldn't even have a chance to kill him. Be sure to abuse the plasma pistol. That is a power weapon on this map. So yeah. Alright guys, next up I'm going to be showing you spawn traps. So there's 3 very prominent spawn traps on Truth, and I will be showing you all 3 of them right now. So this spawn trap right here is my favorite spawn trap. You want to go bubble side on the ramp, bottom mid. Basically back up towards red a little bit. And seeing that Coyote is blue, he's going to be spawning back blue right there. So if you time this right, he's going to continuously spawn in back blue if you stand right here. And if you're very good at it, you can actually charge your plasma pistol to get him right as he spawns. I mistimed it there, but you can definitely charge up your plasma pistol while you're down here. And if you get very good at timing it, you can actually pop up, get him one hit immediately, and just get easy cleanups. And that is my favorite spawn trap on Truth because I feel like that's the most consistent. Alright, so this is the second spawn trap. You want to stand top mid, and they're going to spawn in the bubbles. Either this bubble or that bubble. And when they push out from the bubbles, you can basically drop from behind the shield and get the kill on them. So that's very effective too. They basically always spawn on the bubbles. You can actually charge up your plasma pistol, wait for them to push you, and get easy picks on them this way as well. It didn't go off. But yeah, you know what I mean. So that's also a good spawn trap. You can stand here and they spawn the bubbles. Alright guys, so the last spawn trap I'll be showing you is actually in Pink Tower, or P2. So what you want to do is kill the person and look downwards towards these nades and open up the spawn screen. When they spawn, they're going to be spawning in the bubbles, as previously. But the thing is, you have this big base to protect you. And if your shot's good, which mine is not, you can actually kill them, snipe them from far away. And yeah, this is very effective, though this is the hardest spawn trap, and I recommend people with good shots only trying this. Like, you need to have an exceptional shot at long range to completely outgun the person. As you see, actually I was staring at the lift and it didn't work. You have to be staring at the nades and looking at the timer for them to spawn in the bubbles. So only attempt this if you think your shot's very good. Mine at the moment isn't the best because I haven't been playing Halo very often recently. But if you guys have been grinding Halo and your shot's good, utilize the spawn trap because you'll be able to outgun anyone who has less of a gun skill than you. So yeah.
Alright, so there's one more thing I want to add about the spawn trap right here. Top mid when they spawn at car bubble. So I'm going to kill Nova. And then at car 2, whenever Nova goes to car 2, there are these like lights. It's like, I don't know, you could probably show them on your screen. Yeah, so these lights open up whenever someone's car 2. So when they spawn at car bubble,
see, if I run towards here, they actually come out. Yeah.
Yeah, so like when you're standing here, you'll be able to know that they're about to push car 2 because those bubbles will open up. So even if you messed up the spawn trap and you don't see those lights come out, then you know they probably didn't spawn at car bubble.
Yeah, and you can actually, yeah. You can actually look around because these little things are everywhere. Like there's one right here too. So if I go in and thrust out, it's gonna drop, as you can see. So these little bubbles are everywhere that indicate which base they're in. So this is very useful in 1v1s if you don't know where your enemy is, to basically locate them. And yeah guys, top mid control is key on this map. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. If you guys learned anything new, be sure to drop a like, and also be sure to check out Coyote's channel. He does a lot of cool stuff on his channel and he streams very often. Great guy. You guys should check him out. He's actually one of the only people who can actually beat me on truth consistently. I think he is the only person other than maybe Diversity. And yeah, I feel like there's only 2 people on this map that can actually beat me consistently, and Coyote is one of them. He is very good at 1v1, so that's why I had him in this video. So if you guys learned anything, be sure to check out his channel because he helped out greatly. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Subscribe if you're new, and peace out. See you later. Peace. Bye.